Hi, and welcome to your relaxation practice. For this, you need a cushion or a pillow or something that's kind of rolled up and comfy and access to a wall. It's a lot of creative lying down. So first of all, we're just going to come onto our back. Maybe your knees are bent, maybe your legs are straight. And we'll take a big breath in and a big breath out. Just take a couple of moments to notice the pause before bringing right knee into chest. Give it a little wiggle if it needs to. I'm going to bring the right leg over to the left side in a twist. So resting it on the bolster if you like to, or resting both knees in your cushion, or not using it at all. You can look towards your right arm, towards the ceiling, or towards your left side. Whatever's comfortable for your neck, and just find a spot that you feel really chill, really easy. So it's about 6 or 7 out of 10 on the sensation scale, so just at the edge. If it's violently uncomfortable, it's not a good idea to stay in it. So feel free to wriggle and move as much as you might need to before just dropping in. And all you're going to do for the next couple of minutes is nothing. Sit and lay, allowing the body to open up gently. So this practice stresses, nice stresses, the tissues, the fascia, the chicken skin that covers you, which builds a lot of thicknesses based on our day-to-day lives and our movement. So sometimes those thicknesses can become uncomfortable. So in this, we move everything around so it's nice and smooth, very gently. We'll just be here for a little bit longer. And when we're ready, we'll come back through the middle, taking a few moments just to notice how one side feels compared to the other. I often feel like the other side is just completely into the floor. Or the side I've just stretched is warm and the other side feels quite cool. So now when we're ready, we'll bring our left knee in. Take your bolster, your cushion to the other side if you used it before. I remember if you get cold, please grab yourself a blanket or some extra socks or something that makes you warm so that you can make this the most comfortable practice as possible. Opening up through the shoulder, the side of the hip, letting everything start to unclench. And gently start to wake the body back up and come back through the middle. Of course, if there's any of these postures that you feel like you want to be in for longer, just pause the tape and do so. You're driving the car, you're in charge of your experience. And just noticing how the body feels after these little movements. Next thing we're going to do is pop the cushion underneath our hips, right at where the lower back meets your bum. And you'll know it's a good spot because you'll be able to pick your feet up and it's comfy. So what we're going to do is stretch softly through the front of the hips and the quads. So you can keep your knees bent, you can walk your legs right the way out or put your feet together. So I will often end with my feet out, but I start with my knees bent, so I allow the body to move very slowly. I like to take my arms above my head for this. You might feel similarly. So just mess around. If you do something and that doesn't feel good, just skip it. And then deeply breathing into your belly. Nice and low, nice and slow. And of course, as your body starts to soften, you're welcome to walk your feet away if that's comfortable, but you don't have to. Sometimes as it softens, it might mean that you've got to take everything a little bit closer to you. So just look out for your edges and ensure that you are comfortable. We're starting to bring some movement. And then gently bring your legs back in, take the cushion out from under you. And you can stay sitting down, lying down or seated, either is fine. Just noticing the space that you've made in the front of your body. So I'm going to give you two options for the next part. The first is to lie on your belly with your forearms on the floor, elbows slightly in front of the shoulders, and this is a great place to be as long as it doesn't pinch your lower back. Otherwise, you can bring your cushion back, pop it just in the middle of the shoulder blades so your ribs are a little higher than your hips, and maybe you've got straight legs or bent knees. So it depends if you want to lie down on your front or your back, whatever's more comfortable for you. I've chosen to be on my back again today, but some days my front is better. And if you decide after a minute or two that this isn't the right space, you're always more than welcome to change it. And get yourself comfy. See if you can let your head be very heavy into the pillow if you're lying down. See if you can let your hips be very heavy if you're on your front. And just breathe and be for a couple of minutes. So when we're ready, bringing some movement back to the body, gently waking it up, taking a stretch. And coming up to a seat or pressing back to heels, whatever feels better for you. Just noticing how you feel once again. And for this last part, you're going to need a wall. So there's no real graceful way of getting up it. You got to get your butt as close to it as you can. You have straight legs, bent knees, little diamond shape, or even legs all the way out to the side. We're looking to press the weight of the legs into the wall. Soften through the feet, the ankles, the calves, the shins, the knees. Let the thighs become very heavy and the lower back start to spread out across the floor a bit more. And after a long day on our feet, saving this till the end is very much like saving the best to last. Allows the blood, the fluid to drain from the feet, the legs, flipping the energy, and just really revitalizing leg muscles after you've worked them for the whole day. So if you're happy here, please continue to stay. Enjoy yourself. Otherwise, being mindful of what's next to you, bring your knees in and come on up. I'll leave you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a good day.